Hi guys, this is Mr. C and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I created the content. I'm very happy to be back. Today I'm going to discuss a very important topic, a topic that I've had several questions about in the past. And today's topic is going to be, is it possible to pursue a degree overseas when you're in your let's say in your 30s or in your 40s or in your late 20s? That is today's topic. So if you're a new viewer to this channel, you're just seeing this video for the first time, or you're just noticing this channel for the first time, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. And for existing subscriber, hit the like button, share this with your friends, and let them know what is going on here. And at the end of this video, leave your comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about, if especially you're an adult student who is pursuing a program, a degree program overseas. So the answer to this question is not very direct. Can you get an admission to a Hungarian university or to a university in Europe? Yes, you could get an admission to a university in Europe. It's very possible. Although some university may have a criteria that you have to meet, or that criteria may filter you out. They may have a criteria, something like your certificate should not be older than 5 years old, or it must have been obtained not longer than 5 years old or 6 years old or 7 years old, like that. Now this criteria could filter you out as a prospective candidate, but the truth in general, most universities in Hungary or in Europe do not have this criteria. So in as much as you could meet the admission mark, the admission score, the grade, the points, that is assuming you want to study your degree, your first degree, okay, that is your BSc. As long as you can meet the mark, the cutoff point, and you can pass the interview in some of the cases, you will receive an admission. And this is one big step towards moving overseas to pursue your education. So is it too late to pursue a degree program in your late 20s, in your 30s, or in your 40s? Well, I'm going to use myself as an example. I started to pursue a degree program in my late 20s. I was exactly 27 years old or thereabouts when I decided that I'm going to pursue a degree program in computer science. This is because I was very fascinated about computers. I was very fascinated about technologies as a whole. So I said, okay, I'm going to do something different. So I applied for a degree program in Hungary and I received an admission. And then I applied for the visa and I got a visa. Although the process that leads to applying for the visa was not really very straightforward. It was a very rigorous and stressful process. And that is exactly that, in combination with other things, were exactly what led to me starting this YouTube channel. If you scroll down to my YouTube channel to the very bottom of my videos, you'll see that I uploaded a video maybe 2 or 3 years ago because the process was so stressful that I kind of made up my mind. I kind of swore that I would not let any other person go through that stress. That I have to tell them exactly how to navigate such a thing. So let's go back to today's topic. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. The first step is to gain an admission to a university. If you can gain an admission to a university, of which some universities would like to know why you decide to pursue a degree program at this point of your life, and that is what you're going to write in your motivational letter. Most universities request for motivational letter, and this motivational letter plays a very huge role whether you gain admission in that university, because they actually do check your motivation letter for points, for your motivation, for the reasons, for facts. Okay, so this is a first checkpoint. And now if you could really articulate and bring a very solid motivational letter why you're going back to school at this very age, and you have at least a reasonable grade, you receive an admission. Now this is first step. Second step, where you're going to have the hardest screening, is when you go to apply for a visa. So if you're in your late 20s or in your 30s or in your 40s, or let's say you're above 25 years old, the screening process at the consular's office is completely different. Let's take, for instance, you're 35 years old and you're applying for a degree program in the United States. Do you now understand what I'm trying to say? Although they say education have no age, it is true that education have no age. Education have no age. But in this instance, if you need to secure a visa for you to pursue the education, it now has an age. So what is the key point here? The key point is that when you apply as an adult student, above 25 years, in your 30s, the consulars, or let's say the immigration officers, want to know if you have a genuine intention. And you're going to state your genuine intention in your letter of introduction. That is a document that goes to your application. So you should be able to provide a very concrete letter of introduction that includes your intention. This way, the visa officer will understand why you want to go back to school, why you want to pursue a degree program in your 30s. Because at this point of your life, maybe in your 40s, it is assumed that you already have a family, you already have established in life, you have a business or you have a job that you've been working for the past, let's say 10 years, maybe 15 years, you have kids. So what is the motivation? What is the reason why you want to leave this behind to pursue a degree program? How does it, what is the benefit? What benefit does it add to your life? And this is part of the things you're going to couple together as your intentions. So why? This is exactly what a visa officer would want to know. And you should be able to convince the visa officer that you have a genuine reason why you want to pursue a degree program at this point of your life. So as an older adult, the intention is exactly the focus of the immigration officers. And the other thing in line is your financial capacity. If you're able to establish that you have a rigorous financial capacity, that you have the finance to sponsor your education as an adult in Hungary, in Europe, and your intentions are genuine enough, you're able to connect your intentions to your current life, to your current situation, and also to the future. For example, I decided to pursue computer science because I wanted to be a part of the force that shaped the world. And I wanted to bring computer literacy back home. And I wanted to establish something concrete back home. I was able to establish my genuity to the consular. And this is exactly what they are going to look for. How does your intention, how does this degree program, or how will this degree program align with your current life or with your future? Are you able to put this down in a written format? So is it convincing enough? Now that is that. And like I mentioned, you should be able um, to establish that you have a sufficient financial means to take care of yourself while you're studying. And that is going to lead to the next point that I'm going to talk about before I wrap up this video. So what I want to talk about is there is a whole lot of people who come here and they regret. They're in big regret because they were misinformed. I know as a Nigerian, we like agents. We like to use agents to do everything. You just ask, what is the package? Is Hungary? What is the package? Is a Lithuania? What's the package? Is Germany? And just that is ignorance. And if you have an agent who is telling you to bring money so they can run a package for you, you should step back. Things are not that really easy here. If you decide to move overseas to study, you must have a concrete plan. It is possible that it was working yesterday, but today things have changed. You can see what is going on all over the world. In the UK, Nigeria, like everywhere, they're trying to send immigrants out. In the United States, you can see what is going on. So escaping Nigeria should not be the only factor why you want to pursue a degree program as an adult, just so you can leave Nigeria. The truth is that you're going to find yourself in a situation of from frying pan to fire. It is really hard in Europe as well. This is why you need to have a very structured plan for yourself. And this is what I try to assess when you consult me. You see, I'm not an agent. Okay, people contact me and like, what's your price? Can you discount? I'm not an agent. My price is on my website. It's down here. The link is down here on the description. You can see my price is open. Okay, to consult me, the price is there on my website. It's completely open. Like, I'm not hiding it. I'm not dishing out price based on what I perceive of the client, of the perspective of applicant. So I don't charge you because I think you have a lot of money. It's right there on the website. Now, I'm sorry, some people have reached out to me and say that the price have changed compared to what they saw on my previous video. Yes, I do update the prices to match the market and the service that I offer you when you consult me. So first thing, if you want to consult me, I always recommend that you choose the starter call. So the starter call, you get 30 minutes of consultation with the general study advice and visa advice. So what happens there is I assess your situation and I tell you what is the chances of getting the visa. If I see that you will not have a chance, I tell you right away, do not bother to try. It's not a miracle. I don't try to deceive you. If I see that there is no chance of securing a visa, that your situation is really not good, I tell you, wait, try. Let's fix these things and try again. If I notice that there are few things that can be improved in your situation, and then I say, let's work on this. Okay, fine, you can apply, but let's strengthen your circumstance so that your chance of securing the visa is very high. So it's a part of the first question I ask my clients. What are your intentions? Why do you want to go overseas? What is your plan? I try to understand you. What is your plan? What do you want to get out of it? Are you just trying to escape Nigeria? Because if that is your sole reason, you may have a problem. I'm trying to be honest with you. You may have a problem. I don't just send you off. I try to make sure that when you come here, you succeed. So please, if you want to consult me, click the link in the description. And if you're scared that you're 30, you're 40, and you can only pursue a degree program, that is the only chance of leaving Nigeria, don't be scared. Contact me. Let's assess your situation. Do not be afraid. It's very possible. Okay? It's really, really very possible. In fact, I think in April of this year, I secured an admission. I'm going to put that on the screen for about a 40-something years old man. And I also want to remind you guys that applications are currently on. So if you want to study in Hungary right now, or even in Slovakia offers free tuition. You don't have to pay tuition. Okay, so if you want to study in these places, you can start your application now. In Slovakia, applications are going to open in November until I think the last week of February. And in Hungary, I believe applications are currently on in most of the schools now for February intake. So as an older adult, you're wondering, you're in dilemma, you're not sure, contact me. We can work things out. I can work things out for you guys. So this is going to be it for today, and I hope I'm able to clarify these very questions for you guys. If you have questions, please leave it in the comment section. I will do my best to answer your questions. And I want to say very big thanks to all my subscribers. When I started this channel, I didn't even know I would even have up to 200 subscribers. 200 lovely, amazing people listening to me. I really want to sincerely thank you guys, and I hope you share this channel to your friends so we can also help them, so we can also keep them informed and save them from throwing away money. That's why my channel is really very good for you guys. I assess your situation. I don't allow you to throw away your money. So if I think that your chances are very low, I tell you to stop, improve your chances, work on your weakness, and we can try again. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. And if you're a new viewer to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Assisting subscribers, like and comment. Leave your comment in the comment section and tell me what you think. If you'd like to contact me, my link is on the description. Okay, the link, click there, you go to my website, you can click any of the package. You can also write me an email if you have a problem that is not related to today's topic. Just write me an email and I will see how I can help you guys. So until the next video, see you guys another day. Ciao.